Welcome back. Now, let's look at some of MiniGO's page settings. If you click on Pages, you'll notice there's plenty of controls that we can modify. Before we do that though, let's change some of the navigation settings so that it's easier for us to check out the changes we do to pages. Now that we put our navigation on top and made it smaller, let's try aligning the pages to the left instead of the default center, and then align the text to the right, just to see how this works. So now that we refresh, we'll notice that all of our content is aligned to the left, our actual pages that is, and the text within the pages is actually aligned to the right. This is quite helpful, especially if your local language is right to left. As you'll notice, we have a control for that. In the meantime, let's put the page alignment back to center and text alignment to left, and check out some of the other controls such as the page background. We can choose a page background color as well as opacity, as well as page background border radius. This is basically how round you want the corners to be. Next, we can also add a page border. This is added to the actual background. We can set its size as well as its style, which is quite cool. Now that we refresh, we notice that the backgrounds are visible. Sadly, they're stuck together, which is not too cool. So we also have a control for that. And till then, let's try the custom page width. This controls how wide your content is. You can use percentage of the screen, or you can use pixels. For now, let's make it wider and take up 90% of the screen. And as I mentioned before, you can also control all of the page margins as well as paddings independently. So if we were to save and refresh, now we see that all of our pages are being spaced out, so they no longer touch and look nicer. One more feature is the fact that you can turn on full height pages. This makes all of the pages, even if they're pretty tiny, take up the entire screen. This is again depending on your use case. This could be a useful or not so useful option. Next, let's go through the options that are available for each individual page. Let's start with the first page, which is a bit unique because we have an extra control that allows you to show it in the navigation. Some people prefer to have their home page, their intro page in the navigation. Other prefers to have it hidden. So it's nice to have control over that. We can also enable or disable a title, and we can disable the entire page if we wanted to. So in order to showcase that, let's change over to 3D navigation, and you'll notice that our actual home screen is blank, and we can see the video perfectly. Now let's turn the introduction page back on and hide it from the menu. Then you'll notice in all of the independent secondary pages we have a control to enable or disable it. This hides it both from the content area as well as the navigation. You can pick the navigation title, text, the icon, and obviously control the content that goes into that page. We'll cover all that next, so I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.